This is The Fix on Dash Radio. Get the shit. What up, what up? We're back. This is The Fix on Dash Talk X. So, Codigo, go ahead and tell us who we got in the building with us right now.
We have with us Nut Block Entertainment. No? Block?
No, not the nut, just blockchain.
Blockchain. Just not the nut? Oh, well, the memo. I got the wrong memo.
What's on your mind, Codigo?
We're not going to talk about those things right now. We're not going to talk about those things. So, what's goody? How are you all? Let's go ahead and have you guys introduce yourself because you guys have unique names. I don't want to butcher it myself. So, what's good? How you all feeling?
I'm good. This is Shawn from Dago.
Yeah, TJD from Dago.
Yes, sir.
Why did I think it was nut? You know what? I'm mad. Whoever sent that out, they got me looking bad.
It's the intern. Intern. Where you at?
It's good, but I'm so happy you guys made it out here from San Diego. You know, we've had a few artists here in the building from San Diego.
We never had a label, though.
But we've never had a label.
You know what I'm saying?
We've never had a label. I'm trying to name the people, but kind of.
We've had a lot of people
we've had
from
our
Dago,
share.
you know what I'm saying? But what I want to talk about is what made you guys want to start your own label? You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of people that actually they come in the game, they're talented, but they're always trying to look out to get signed. They don't think, you know, let's be homegrown, start our own label, and build from that. What made you guys want to do that off top?
Well, there's a lot of talent in Dago, and we're trying to make a one-stop shop, so you don't gotta go to LA to get a deal. You know, we can go down here and we just one stop. Bam.
Yeah.
I'm not a big homie trying to bridge the gap, put everybody together.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of talent up in the town and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, like, what does it take to create your own label, and like how tedious it can be and stressful that can be in building it.
Commitment.
Yeah, gotta know your business. Gotta have a bag.
And how do you and you guys have like a pretty solid team?
Yeah.
I mean, we're filled in here right now. You all can't see.
Yeah, they came in here.
They came in here
the
deep.
second deepest. This ain't the first deep.
Right? The second deepest.
Nah, but that's good. Shit.
Yeah, that's good. You know, it shows your support system, what you need to build a label. So just tell us that process of like finding a team, finding the right people to work with, and just really creating like a stable ground for a label.
It was hard. It took like there are so many people that are just fake when you're trying to come up. They always want to see you win into, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to try to find the right people that genuinely actually mess with you.
Why do you all feel like San Diego isn't really popular for their music world or their music realm?
I feel like there's a lot of politics
Mm-hmm.
in Dago, like gang politics. So like, if you're from this set, you know, we ain't wanna mess with you on this set because you killed our homie, you know.
Who are some of the top dogs in San Diego though? You know, like in Hollywood, you have a lot of people here who can call shots, put you in the right place. You know, just make things happen literally in a snap of a finger.
It's about to be us. We next up. Hella, blockchain. That's the next one right there.
So let's talk about you guys. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Dago and all that, but we talking about you. Everybody else has come on here. They've had their opportunity to talk about, you know what I'm saying, their careers and all that. But let's talk about you guys. What inspired you to want to get in the music industry as a whole, and what do you feel separates you from most artists in the game right now that's trying to make a name for themselves?
Shit, really, man, I was listening to all the rap that be out there, bro. And then really I just wanted to be my own self-venter. I just need to vent to the world, show them what I'm going through.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like you're going to take the angle of making music that people could relate to
Yes,
to kind of build that emotional attachment to your career?
exactly.
That's a dope, smart angle, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they come into the game, they trying to make, you know what I'm saying, radio hits and party hits. But I feel like if you gauge people with shit that hits them in the heart, then you could venture off and do that shit because you've already, you know, brought them into you. So I like that. What about you, man?
I like making records that don't sound like anything you've ever heard before.
Okay.
I really take time with like my melodies and my beats, you know, and I like to have like a real nice bass line, you know, just try to catch you off guard. You know what I'm saying?
You guys got all in-home
Yep.
producers?
Yep, that's me. I'm the
Okay.
producer as well.
That's what's up. I like that. I like that a lot. So up until this point, what would you consider, you know what I'm saying, the biggest highlight of you guys' careers? And what projects do you got coming out, too, that you're currently working on?
Well, this Money Gang song was our first single dropping for the label.
Mm-hmm.
But for me as a producer, I got multiple projects going on right now with Rob Stone from Dago. I got some stuff with Mozzie and all the Gangland. I got some stuff. Stupid Young from Long Beach. A lot of people like that. I was on tour last year with Riff Raff.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Fudeezy and Max Swan, all them from Dago.
What about you, man?
Yeah, this is my first single right here, so this gonna be the first one, and then I got a bunch of unreleased stuff that I'm not putting out yet. So I'm just gonna wait.
All right.
Wait for the wave.
Out of those artists you just named, who would you say was one that you feel like you all really connected?
I fuck with Stupid Young. He real humble. I like Mozzie and all them too. They're real cool to me. We be playing video games and everything like that together, like Fortnite and stuff.
And do you guys tend to kick it more so that when you all make the music, the relationship, and the sound could be even cleaner or more in sync?
Yeah, I like building a relationship, not just strictly business.
So have you had a bad experience with the artist before, and like things just were not working?
Yes.
And what was the problem? Was it more so their vibe or?
Yeah, vibe, like greediness. Someone was trying to get me to take a less percentage of like what I'm owed. It's just weirdos.
And how do you deal with that, like in that situation? Like say if you're in the studio with somebody and you're like, I'm really not feeling you. What do I do right now? Like
I've had those situations. I kick them niggas out.
You just kick them out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I say talk to my manager and I'm gone.
So one of you guys had a brother that passed away, right?
That's me.
Okay, so I know that's a tough thing. How did you use that as motivation to make you go even harder? Because now I feel like when a family member that's close to you passes away, you kind of got their spirit in you to make you go double the amount because they with you in every downfall, uprise, everything.
Yeah.
How do you feel like that helped you, zone in and focus on the things you're trying to accomplish?
I feel like he's always been watching me and helping me out, like through like the people I've met, like how crazy it is how I met them, So now I'm rocking with him. Like I feel like it could only be him looking over me. Crazy.
That's what's up.
That is
what keeps you inspired, man. This is like the little GQ smooth.
I know,
like,
right?
You get
got
all
the
ladies,
shades on.
You get all the ladies. You came in.
Don't even like him being Pretty Ricky, low key. I can see him busting out either Pretty Ricky member we ain't seen yet.
What keeps you inspired in the game, man?
My mama yelling at me, telling me she tired of being broke. Get her out the house. Shit.
That's what's up.
Hey, that's real.
You guys got any shows coming up or anything?
Not yet. We building all that up.
Okay.
Yeah.
BET weekend's coming out here, man. You guys should be out here putting that music out there. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a good little angle. You know what I'm saying? Get on some stages. We're gonna have to do something. But being out here, being independent, you got an artist like Nipsey Hussle that just recently passed away. Yeah. He maximized his independence, which we haven't seen since like a Master P and people on that level. How do you guys feel about Nipsey passing, and is there anything from his career that you would try to make, using on yours?
Man, shit, everything, shit.
The marathon continues, son.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Pass the baton. Straight up.
Honestly.
Same for you?
Yeah, he made a lot of good moves.
Yeah.
A lot of good moves. It's just always watching.
Yeah. And what producers that you've seen in the game that have inspired you, like as far as, that made you want to be a producer?
I really like Zaytoven.
Okay.
I used to watch him on YouTube cooking up with the NPCs and everything.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's what's up.
Do you all feel like, because Zaytoven is the one who was working with Fetty Wap, right? Didn't he work with Fetty Wap? Or is that?
Nah, I think
Who's
that was Mike. Was that Mike Will?
I think it was Mike Will.
Mike Will. Zaytoven was working with Gucci Man.
Future?
Everyone from Atlanta.
Future, okay, yeah. Zaytoven did really make his mark. And how do you, I know you said that you really used to like him, so how do you take some of this, like the way he produced and put into what you produce? Or you don't take what he did or his tactics, you just do what you feel and it's all natural for you?
I really admire his work ethic. He'll wake up, make beats while he's making food for his, kids. And when he came in, he had his own sound that no one could sound like him. And so that's why he blew up. So that's why I'm trying to make my own sound right now. So.
And, with like, Travis Scott has a sound right now, and I feel like everyone has been on that Travis Scott wave of this kind of na 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 na. You know what I'm trying, that like techno sound, and I'm waiting for a new sound, and I'm curious to know what your sound is like.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're able to possibly start a wave like how Travis Scott did?
Yeah. So with my sound I'm making right now, I'll give you a little a hint. So I got some blues melody, right, with piano, my piano, and then my drums are kind of like some like old West Coast type of feel to it, with some blues, so you can really feel it.
And you
I like
produced
that.
this song, Money Gang, right?
Yep.
We're gonna play that for the listeners. So go ahead and tell the listeners about that before we play it for them. Come on, GQ.
Come
Smooth.
on, GQ.
GQ Smooth.
GQ.
Get on the mic.
I made the beat.
What y'all know about the gang?
Nut called me, said he's coming through with KT. I started making a beat. 5 minutes later, they got here. I was done with the beat. We just hopped in the booth and recorded. Spontaneous.
All right.
Bro,
Well,
there's a actual story behind my verse though.
okay. Well, let's see what's
All right,
really
so
goody.
let's hear the verse and then let's hear the story. So what we're gonna take is we're gonna listen to the song. It's called Money Gang. You listen to The Fix on Dash Talk X.
I said, ugh. Money gang, get out my lane. Ugh. I like that. That was for sure a smacker.
Thank you.
That was, I felt I went away for a second. I thought I was somewhere else. I thought I was in the kickback for a second. I looked around, saw all these people. I said, oh, this is what we doing. This is how we moving. No, that was for sure a smacker, though. I like that. Have you linked up with Seti? Is it Seti Smack?
Seti Smack, yeah.
Seti Smack.
Yep,
that's
my
a
guy.
tongue twister. Is it just me?
Seti Smack.
Seti Smack. I feel like I got to say it with the lisp.
I was just with him yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. I was just with him yesterday.
You was with him yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you guys kind of are on the same wave of as far as like the tempo and the groove with it. I like it, and I see him. He's really out here working.
Yeah.
So, what do you have on YouTube? Do you have anything on YouTube?
Yeah, I got videos. We got the Money Gang video that just dropped. That is crazy.
Crazy. And how's
Everyone's
your
check it out.
response?
It's pretty good. On the distribution right now, we had a problem with the video, so we had to re-upload it. So it lost all the views, and now we're just picking back the momentum for that. So,
People are gonna like you all. People are gonna like you.
thank you.
I'm telling you, because you're coming with the new, fresh look. Like,
Especially Mr. GQ Smooth.
I know he said I'm little Puerto Rican. I heard you. That was
No,
hard,
you got the flow, man.
No,
I
for
like,
sure.
You guys got that perfect combo together. You know what I'm saying? Like how you would see like a Dre and Snoop. They fed off each other well.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? And you got somebody leading the pack. You know what I'm saying? With the right direction. I think the more as you guys go on, you can have that mustard and YG type thing. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like that. And they from Dago, you know what I'm saying? So
But you guys, honestly, I would have to say, out of everybody, Seti was dope. I thought Seti was dope too. He came in here, but I would also have to say, like, you guys are definitely probably my favorite.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Real talk from Dago. I think you guys are probably my number one
You
right
are
now.
favorite too.
Thank you.
no, I like that it's the self-made vibe.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think, and I'm not gonna shit on nobody from the city or nothing, but I feel like a lot of people come in here wanting a handout. When you come in the game, like I'm gonna go get it myself.
Yeah.
Is the respect level from other people is up there because they know that you're not coming asking for something. It's already like, look, I'm me. You're gonna accept me for me. I'm
Exactly.
doing my fucking thing. We're gonna press play on this shit. Oh, this shit is dope. You ain't got no choice but to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And they from Dago, like I said, you know what I'm saying?
Dago representing the right way.
The right way, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you on social media, you know what I'm saying? And let them know one more time where they can hear that music, you know what I'm saying? Because this is definitely not going to be the last time you guys come on the show.
Yeah, because it's crazy because that's only a little tiny hint of what we got. We got so much.
Oh, I'm
we got so
excited.
many-
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hey, y'all got my email, man. I have to put that in one of my mixes.
Yeah,
you know
we're
what
gonna
I'm
have to
saying?
start dropping some of your tracks.
Or when
Please.
when I do one of these shows, you might have to pop out and do a song,
Oh,
shit.
God.
Right? Or
Yeah.
if we,
Let me know.
the Fix has our own little
Yeah, we
concert,
have our own
we
little
might,
event.
Yeah, we there.
you know,
so-
but that's to be continued. To be continued.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and say your social medias once again.
My IG is Shawn Scope, SHAWN SCOPE, and that's my Twitter is Scope XXL.
Dope.
And then my Instagram is the TJD show, but you can find all my shit on blockchain.ent.
AKA
Right.
GQ Smooth.
Right. GQ Smooth.
But on
There you
that
go.
note, we're going to take a small break. You listen to The Fix on Dash Talk X.